So hey all, in today's video we will discuss about how can we create a custom hook basically. As we know, React provides us a lot of hooks like use state, use effect, and in the same way, if we are working on any project and we need a custom hook, so how can we create that? In today's video we will discuss like that. Okay, so in today's video, I just take an example of local storage for creating a custom hook. Okay, so let me show you what we are going to create. So once we are going to the application here, and yeah, so here let me refresh the screen. Okay, so now in the local, currently my project is running on 3000 code, and here we if we are come here and trying to show look what's currently stored in our local storage. So here a key, username, and its corresponding value is is empty string. So okay, so why we use local storage basically to managing to storing some data on the browser basically. So most of the time we use this local storage for the key of login credential like these things. Okay, so multiple times we need to set this local storage, and trying multiple time we need to fetch look from the fetch that auth key from the local storage. So we need to write that same code for multiple times. So we what we can do, we can create a custom hook and use that hook for using that, fetching that local storage data, or setting or update the local storage data. So here I use username. So rest of the thing you can use according to you. So for the implementation part, let's go to the VS Code. So as we come to the VS Code, let me increase the size of our Visual Studio Code. Okay, so let's go to the app.js. What here we do? Basically, these are my previous things which we created for as use state, use ref, and for the explanation. So in the same way, in the src folder, there is a folder named as component. Inside the components, I created a separate folder, use location storage with the name of use location storage. And inside this, I created two files. One file for exactly the logic of custom hook, and second is to use that hook. Okay, and what I did in the app.js file, I just use call that component use local storage. So this component will call at the parent level like app.js. Okay, so as we saw here, there is a welcome h1 tag which shows like username and welcome, and second one is input type. Okay, so what on the screen, if you go to the screen here, we can saw like currently there is a code karoge, that's our YouTube channel name, and so it came from the here app.js. After that component is called. So inside the component, and we saw there is a h1 tag, welcome to username, and second one is input tag. Okay, so these two things are displayed. Okay, so come to the basically what we want. We want the data username is came from the local storage, and the same thing if you want to update the user local storage any key. So how can we do that? Okay, so let's go to the exactly this file where we write the custom hook logic. Okay, what we did here. Okay, first we create a function, and for in the local storage, if you want to store some data, we need two things. First is the key, second is the value. And as we know, local storage stores data in the form of key and value. So we from the when we use this uh, hook, custom hook, at that time we pass this key name, like it with which name we want to save data. Here as we saw, we want to create a key with the name of username. Okay, so here we in this file, custom hook file, we initially create a state with the name of stored value and set stored value. Okay, what we did initially at the initial state here, as we saw is the initially we didn't send anything. So if we didn't set anything to the key username, at that time it will be empty, but the key will be created for the local storage. If you go to the application, and here you can saw like it's empty string, but the key, the user name is created, like the key is created, but the value is not initialized. Okay, so what, let's go to the code. Yeah, so here we apply logic like const if first is it trying to get the key with the name of key we what we provided from right now. After that, if is something return, like if there is already something inside the local storage with the same name of key, okay, then it will return item with it just parse the JSON. Like if it's currently it's a string, but it may be possible in future we can manipulate it using the array of object any JSON. Okay, so if item is there, then it will return the item, otherwise the initial value of it. Okay, and if we got any error there, at that time we just return this console. And okay, and second thing, this these set state and is responsible for managing the state exactly. And now how we can set the data to the local storage, this will happen because of this set value method. So what we did, uh, we just send this method to the user, like uh, as we saw in the return, we send this whole function to the user. So when the user call this method, at that time it will get two things. First is stored value, exactly the value what is stored inside the local storage. And at second, the set value, which is responsible for setting the updated value in local storage. Okay, so how we use, basically we provide a input tag, and on change of everything we just pass this user set user name. Okay, inside this we just pass e.target.value, like what user enter inside the input tag, it will be directly passed to this method, second method. Okay, the second method means the set value. Okay, the what set value do, the set value will get a value from the user what user entered. And now this value should we get into the value to store. So here we just check whether user entered a proper value or not. And after that, the value to store, what is the first it update the state we created here, or the custom hook. And after that it will update the local storage by the same key what we provided. Like initially we provided username, let me change something, uh, username new. Okay, let me go to the screen and refresh the screen, and now let's try enter something new. Okay, and now go to the application, and here we can we saw like we created a new tag with a new key with the username new. And the data we entered here like new, it's stored to the same corresponding this new value we get from the local storage. How we get, let me show you. Like here every time when this function returns, what it return it, if any key is inside the corresponding this key, if any value present in the item, it will return the directly to the item. So what we get, basically the value corresponding to the given key, we get the value, and we get it in this username. Okay, I hope you guys get how these things works. So thank you.